Tonight's teaching is for people who have the courage to say, you know what, I'm not going to be ashamed. This sermon is painful, but it is true. There are many Nigerians, and I say this with all due respect, I'm not a politician, but there are many Nigerians, it doesn't matter who and what is in power. Even if another nation comes to take over Nigeria, they will still be poor, they will still be miserable, because the problem comes from their decisions. They only hide under the guise of national issues, but they've not corrected their minds. There are fathers today who do not care whether the school fees of their children have been paid or not. They are alive. They don't care. They see other children and know that they too, they have the children. But to think and say, where are my children now? It's none of his business. Decisions. While you find others going to the library or going to buy books and tapes, someone will be praying and say, Father, please give me an Android phone. Give me this phone just so that I can have access to teachings and quality materials that build my spirit. Another person is praying for clothes and hair and shoe. Decisions. Decisions, sir. For many years, I've told you in this house, by the mercies of God, and it may not apply that way to everybody, the Lord gave an instruction and said, don't worry about building structures. Focus on building men. If you build men, eventually you'll be able to build structures. You can have buildings that will later be empty because you did not raise men. Focus on raising men. For many years in this ministry, we didn't do conferences, convention. I'm not saying anything is wrong if you're doing such. I'm just saying it was a pattern that was given. The resources were there. Decisions. Today, by the mercies of God, we're able to do the things we do with integrity because we're reaping a harvest of those decisions. Honestly, I tell you, there were times as a person, when God started blessing me, I had the opportunity to go anywhere around the world, blow up the money on vacations, tell lies on the internet, and suffer later. I said, no, sir, you cannot go forward and then go backward. I said, no. Even if it's not for my sake. It's not superstition. Financially, there are people today, their salary is not up to 500,000, but their lifestyle is 3 million per month. Decisions. Don't keep quiet. Oh, don't keep quiet. Be awake. Be awake and be alive. Decisions. 500,000 your salary, but your over bloated, exaggerated lifestyle, 3 million naira. And you know what? Because nobody has access to your bank account, the impression you have given is that you are a millionaire. So when they come and ask you for money, you borrow to give because you don't have it. But you have given an impression. You live in a house where you are paying 10 million naira rent and you have heart attack almost every month. People driving cars that are not yet their level. Decisions. Living in areas that are not yet their level. Decisions.